University is one of the strangest times for a lot of people. Whether you're a young adult straight out of high school or someone who's a bit older looking to further develop their skills, changing the course of their life forever. This is an interesting mix of people, to say the least. Welcome to university. Chances are it'll be the most difficult 4 years of your life, and the moment you finish your last exam, you'll be far more concerned about how to get the hell home from some rented race course in the middle of nowhere than you will about finishing your degree. So, where does it all go wrong? The theory of university is that regardless of the skill of your lecturers and regardless of the work you actually do, simply being at a centre of learning where the most skilled members of your cohort are conglomerating should be enough to give you a solid education, just through osmosis. So just who are these enlightened people? People who are richer than you and people who are a lot richer than you. Thankfully, you'll learn that wealth isn't everything. Rather, it's the people who ask for your LinkedIn over asking for your Facebook that you really have to worry about. Kevin just wants to sell you grass clippings he thinks is weed, and Jared wants to bankrupt the Western Bloc and make it look like his dad's money isn't going to waste. Someone who is great at networking is not necessarily someone who does their part in group assignments. Much like medieval feudalism, you have no say in this arrangement. Assuming this leech will always be there, it's truly up to you to find the remaining dregs of humanity littered amongst the student body. Beware the student who writes no lines of code but is still doing a worrying amount of lines. Beware the smart guy who looks like he's tired all the time. He might say he's been to violin practice, but really he's just been ripping the Gatorade saxophone 24/7. A good test for this is to count the number of stickers on their laptop. If you count one League of Legends sticker, they're a lost cause. Really, the problem with uni isn't the people. When I think of learning, I think of a buff, naked Greek ancient sitting on a rock looking at the stars. Learning is generally seen as a reserved, intellectual, calm activity. For me, walking into uni set off alarm bells that were screaming, "You're not good enough, and there's hundreds of cunts here smarter than you." And it felt like that was the truth. My first programming class begins and they tell me to open a terminal. I can only sit and hope that it wasn't cancer.